Last time we were together, we talked about safety. And I really want to appeal to you, unfaithful. If you haven't watched that video, to go back, watch it, and then have a conversation with your betrayed spouse or partner and say, in light of this video, what can I do to help you feel safe? What am I not doing that would make you feel safer? Because it's a game changer. It just absolutely is. I'm kind of upset with myself for not talking more about what safety will do for the recovery process. And so today I want to talk to you, betrayed, but also to the unfaithful about safety and recovery. Now, inevitably, when I do videos like I did last time, which in many ways was giving a wide-angle lens about safety and giving some pointers to the unfaithful and kind of adjusting some frustration, today I want to really speak to you, betrayed, but also the unfaithful, and adjust some things because, again, inevitably there will come times where a betrayed spouse will kind of flood or rage or really just have a bad day and decide that they will kind of beat the unfaithful over the head with, "You're not making me feel safe. You're not making me feel safe. If you were making me feel safe," and it all comes out, right? And it's never okay or productive to use tools of recovery to shame your mate or your partner. It's just not going to work. It's not a license to berate and shame your unfaithful spouse for their lack of safety within recovery. However, it is okay to maybe take that video, or it is okay to sit with them and say, "I would like you to watch this video. I won't even sit here with you, but this may explain to you why I'm having such a difficult time. If you can watch this video, it will help you understand some of the immense frustration and anger that I am feeling because I don't feel safe. And you may not be able to hear it from me, but maybe you can hear it from this dude because he will help you understand why I'm having such a difficult time." You see, for the betrayed spouse, safety is absolutely essential. For Samantha, there came a time where she realized, you know what? I need to rule out, marginalize, cut away anything and anyone that is not safe for me. And yes, for us. But there came a point where she had to have a couple of conversations with some friends and say, "Look, I know that you are really struggling with Samuel, but I'm pursuing recovery. I can't be in relationship with you right now because I can't have that negative, questioning, undermining sentiment in my life. And so I'm going to take a break from you, and I love you, but you obviously are having a difficult time, and I need safety, and this isn't safety." Samantha also sought out groups like Harboring Hope and certain women who were safe for her that weren't going to tell her necessarily what decisions to make, but were going to reinforce safety within her life personally without shaming, condemning, or attacking me. And were just there to listen, to grieve with her, to yell with her, to laugh with her, to have a drink with her. She needed safety. And if you are a betrayed spouse, a lot of frustration happens in your life when you don't feel safe. Because if you don't feel safe, like everything becomes fragile, everything becomes uncertain. And so I can tell you that one of the, I think, most comforting places in your life is going to be where you feel safe. That might be something like the Harboring Hope course. That may be some kind of online support group that you find. That may be something like our EMS weekend. It may be fellow women or fellow men who have also been betrayed or who can be trusted to give you safe insight. As you search out safety, it's life-changing. As you find safety and you experience that safety, it's a healing salve, if you will. And safety can be music. It can be a certain type of food, to be honest with you. It can be certain types of smells. It can be an environment that you cultivate for yourself that is all about helping you feel at ease. What Samantha and I have found is there's days you're just going to flood no matter what. There's days you're going to have intense pain no matter what. It's when you can reach to safety that will help you self-soothe and help you care for yourself. Now, unfaithful, I really want to implore you, never mess with a betrayed spouse's safe place, whether it be something as trivial as music, or whether it be a relationship with another same-sex individual who truly is safe, that isn't slamming, attacking, or condemning you or the restoration process. If you mess with those safe places, they're going to want to scratch your eyes out because you again are creating a lack of safety. And when you touch a place that the betrayed spouse feels safe, you have to understand they feel so unsafe everywhere else. So that one place of safety is absolutely vital. Please understand, if you mess with that safe place, it's going to go very bad very quick. Now again, if the betrayed spouse is engaging in a behavior that's just unsafe, like a bar, an opposite sex friend, an opposite sex individual on a chat room or Twitter or whatever that's utilizing a very weak moment to try and come in and establish a bond and a relationship and lure that spouse away, that's a different story. That happens quite frequently and it's very dangerous. And all you can do is continue to appeal and continue to say, I really want to support safety in your life, but I really feel that this area is unsafe and not going to help you and ultimately not going to help us. However, I don't want to control you. I'm just appealing to you to see it for what it is. You see, betrayed spouse, your safe place really should fit within some good boundaries, and we've talked about them. If it's outside the boundary of safety, ultimately it may feel good, but it's going to come back to bite you in the end, I assure you. Here's where it gets really interesting. When the betrayed feels safe, they can start to feel nervous and unsettled because you're finally starting to feel safe. At some level, you may be gaining back a feeling of comfortability and positive momentum that you had even before you knew about the affair. At some level, it just may be a sense of stabilization, and you can feel very nervous. And then you start to get unsettled and go, wait a minute, I'm feeling safe. This makes me feel insecure because, wait, I don't usually feel this. At that moment, it's okay. You've got to slow down. You've got to be steady. You've got to enjoy the sense of safety because it's very easy to get addicted to trauma and always feel like you've got to be flooding and in this traumatic moment when it's okay to feel safe. And here's another important point. You can feel safe and then you can let your guard down with the unfaithful. You might be physically intimate. You might just connect really well. And then you feel a sense of peace. And then the very next day or later that night or what have you, you experience incredible anger, incredible rage because you're mad at yourself for letting your guard down. You may be mad at yourself for being physically intimate with your spouse or partner again. And then you start to get even angrier because now you're angry at your unfaithful spouse and you're angry at yourself. And to complicate things, if we are stupid as unfaithful, we take advantage of your safety. Maybe not willingly from a concept of, yeah, they feel safe, I'm going to take advantage of them. No, but we start to maybe feel like, well, this would be a good time to be physically intimate. This would be a good time to do intimate things. And we feel like everything's good. And then the next day, all hell breaks loose and we go, what has happened? What is going on? It's because the betrayed felt safe, got vulnerable, didn't necessarily know what was happening, and now they feel shame, they feel anger, they feel confusion because they were safe, they let their guard down, and now they're angry at you, they're angry at themselves. It happens all the time. It's part of the recovery process. As you can create more and more safety, For yourself if you are betrayed, for your spouse or partner if you're an unfaithful, you're going to see this positive momentum happen more and more and more. But unfaithful, there are times where you have to experience this level of safety and not try and be physically intimate, not try and push, not try and have intimate conversations, not try and use this moment to go, okay, he feels safe, so now I'm going to have some real good discussions with him. No, no, no. Just enjoy the safety. Enjoy the positive momentum. Get some momentum 2, 3, 4 days or weeks at a time of safety, and then maybe venture out. If you try and do too much too soon, it's going to create this chaos that only rips away at the betrayed's ability to let their guard down and feel safe. And remember, safety is a game changer for both spouses.